there's that saying, if you can't beat them, join them. But that has changed today to, if you can beat them, help them. Because a Creighton baseball player, Hogan Haligso, has announced that he's going to transfer to play for Coach Will Bolt. It's just one of those things.
I think there's going to be more to come on that, too.
There's
going to be more.
There's some
more helpers coming from Creighton.
But
there's been an exodus in that baseball program.
You've got to look at the lay of the land.
Yeah. Oh, it's a mess right now.
I wouldn't say that.
I mean, you got
there's a lot of changes
and
coming.
They didn't promote the guy they wanted, and
it's going to be a lot of change to that program this year and going forward, and it's going to be in a really good place. But
I hope you're wrong. I hope it's in a terrible place.
I think all of us.
I hope would agree. I just hope you're wrong.
Nobody wants to admit this, but the baseball around here will be better if they're both better teams.
There's that argument about basketball too, like, I just want both teams to be good because we live in the state of Nebraska. We need as much good things as possible, right? I'm sympathetic to that argument.
I host the Creighton men's basketball post game. We had to do from DJ's dugout right across from the Chai after Nebraska beat Creighton now 2 years ago. It may have been right across the street from the Chai, but it was about a 95% Nebraska crowd inside the bar. Trying to do radio with people just screaming at us the entire time.
Do they serve red wine at the bar?
They did, and they're selling a ton of it, actually.
Just a bunch of people heckling you with that red ring around their lips.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Drake had to throw a homeless guy out. It was weird. Man. He only had one arm.
Oh,
He picked on a one-armed man? Jesus.
Don't disagree with your point that having Nebraska and Creighton better
because you need that rivalry game to mean.
Yeah, well, and the RPI help. That helps the RPI if Creighton's halfway decent at baseball.
I'm fine with both teams getting better, but can Nebraska stop losing to Creighton? Because I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'm over
In what?
Baseball. Well, baseball first and foremost. Basketball, I know I'm asking for a lot.
Sure.
I hate this guy.
There's the JAYSKER moniker out there and whatever. And people are like, how can you root for both teams? And I'll tell you how. You can be a really poor South Omaha kid that had lived 10 minutes away from the Civic Auditorium and not have the ability to make it down to Lincoln too often. So you just kind of grow an affinity for the local team. And I didn't go to my first Nebraska football game until 2004. We played Baylor. It was one of the few games we won, by the way. Thank God for that.
Joe Dale.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Hey, yeah. The Creighton player transferring. I just love it because they have Nebraska. Ed Service is Will Bolt's dad. He's his dad. He has owned Will Bolt
I was going to say
for a long time.
I totally disagree, though.
How can you?
Because
this is from a Nebraska fan, by the way.
It's not like their only struggles were with Creighton. It was the entire midweek game of the entire season.
It'd be one thing if it was just this year.
Show right now.
Yeah, it was more than just this year.
True.
Like it's been over the course of 4 or 5 years. Saying all of that, I just love how Creighton baseball fans, they like to troll us and all that shit.
They have like 4 fans.
What's that?
They have like 4 fans.
Yeah.
All
4 of them are in our Menchies.
You're a Nebraska football fan, a Creighton basketball fan, a Nebraska baseball fan, a Nebraska volleyball fan. Logic is weird because it's like, for instance, I was at the Creighton Nebraska game in Lincoln this year.
Sure.
That game sucked. I'm sitting next to this really, really annoying Creighton fan. She was in my ear this whole time, and I'm like sitting there with my wife. Yeah, and she's like, scoreboard. At the end of the game, she turns to me and she goes, "Don't worry, I'll root for Nebraska volleyball later." You don't root for Creighton volleyball?
Yeah, that's weird. This is why people hating JAYSKERS makes sense to me. I have never booed Nebraska basketball. I've never booed Nebraska volleyball. People that talk crap to me and Connor Happer and Ravi Lula and whoever, for what we do for a living, it is better for all of us if
the
both
content's
teams
way
are
better.
winning. Yeah, look, nobody talked about football in the state post-December for a reason. Like the basketball was so good across the board, you didn't have to. And when you have to fill as much content as we do
daily,
thank God. Thank you. Fred Hoiberg, thank you so much. Oh, we don't have to talk about who the 6th-string left tackle is right now because we're never going to find out. Nobody cares.
Justin Evans Jenkins.
And we just talked about that with baseball. We're all begging for some sort of like winning to be happening. It's usually talk about Nebraska for 4 straight months, and there's nothing going on.
What do we love more than winning in sports? Hating somebody else, right? So if your crosstown rivals is having success, you could hate watch it and you could talk about it. If they just suck, it's like, okay, well, they suck. It doesn't matter. And then let's just talk about why Emmett Johnson's going to be the starting running back for an hour today instead.
I just don't like when JAYSKERS pick and choose. You can't pick and choose. You got to be Creighton, be blue the entire time until football. Then okay, I get it.
And I would be okay with that.
I'd be fine with
it. Yeah, the trash talking, if you're like, when you have like a Nebraska shirt under your Creighton sweater, doesn't make much sense to me, which is essentially what you're doing in that case. Yeah.
I love the Creighton fans saying, Blue State, Blue State. And then one of their players comes over here when they get the chance. It's like, I don't know. Just something to think about.
They wanted to see what postseason baseball felt like, so they.
There it is.